So the Texas Longhorns kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Now here's Reed. He's going to go for a big one. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sidelines.
Hey, a lot of coaches talk about, let's set the tone early. Let's come out and assert our style. I like it. Let's just come out and fling it and make a big play and make this defense know we're ready to get this thing rolling.
Makes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Reed throws to the back. Got his man on the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast.
Snagged it, there's running room. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time university.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Makes a man miss. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play.
Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Arch is going to throw for it. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going, get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run, but what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
The Longhorns are rolling down the field. On the ground, it's Smothers. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Here's Manning to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Dropping back, it's Reed. Makes the catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Wants to throw it again. Bring in the heat. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it.
Lets it fly deep downfield. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Throwing Reed. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that
got a little grass. Inside the touchdown, Aggies. He got a step and just dusted the field.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. It doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Arch Madness. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Quick completion to the right.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react in plays. So this can certainly open things up later on.
And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here's Arch to throw. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. That holding call backs them up 10. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. Ready? 1, go.
Manning to the air again. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Scooped it. Warden into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Play action, here's Manning. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Manning finds the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo, making side adjustments here. Third down from the gun, Manning. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Art's going to spin it again. Fires to the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great...
And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it down the field. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. From the red zone, it's Brown. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Throwing Manning. Quickly complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Manning. Stepping to the right. Powers through. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They're going to try to climb out of this hole going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Reed to throw. Looking for a big play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
He's going to take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Sends it back in motion. To throw, Manning. On the run, fires downfield. Working on the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive. And maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Hauls it in. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Run in the red zone. It smothers. Fights off a defender. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Reed. Extending the play. On the run, deep down the right side. It's caught. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Aggies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Reed. Under fire. Avoids pressure on the right. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here's the pressure. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Arch is going to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to...
Send it downfield. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing Reed. Lets it fly. Got a man in the middle. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Manning with a play fake. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Gators with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They'll move the tight end. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Here's Manning to throw. Fires to the right. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jersey